it's Bria. So you guys probably clicked on this video because you wanted to listen to my wonderful story about how my friend and I almost got kidnapped by an old lady. So let's get started. Okay, so in school there's posters going around that said like sign up for track, and so my friend and I, let's call my friend, let's call her Tori. Okay, so my friend Tori and I were like, let's not do track, like track is like boring. And so that's what we thought, and then all of our friends were like, you should come to track, like you should do it because it's so much fun. So we're like, why not? Let's just do it because we're never gonna go. But we ended up going and it was kind of fun. I mean, I hate running, but we went anyway and it was super fun. And then one time, Tori and I were craving dessert, and her grandma lived just down the block from the school, so we're like, okay, let's go to your grandma's house and let's get some food. She's like, okay, so my grandma makes like cookies like every day or something like that. So we went and we walked a really long time, and along the way we were like playing on the playground because they have a little playground. There was like this volleyball court too, and we were just like playing on that, and then we walked down and then we saw this like little house thing. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was like this old house and you could like go inside it and walk around, but no one really went inside there. And so we're like, whatever. So we walked past it and we went to the stoplight because you had to cross the street to get to her grandma's house. So Tori was like, I have a bad feeling about this. I really don't think we should be going. So I was like, okay, and I respected that, and I was sad, but anyways, I went home with my brownies. So anyways, so we were coming back and we were looking at the house, and there was like this sign in front of it, and it showed like a description of the house or something like that, and we were reading it. I don't know why, but it was like way boring. And right as we did that, we were like, this old lady opens the door and she's like sitting there for like 10 seconds. We're like, hi. She just doesn't say anything for like 10 seconds, and we're like, okay, bye. And she's like, ladies, come in. And we're like, we kind of looked at each other, we're like, ew, okay. We didn't want to be rude, so we walked in and she like closed the door behind us, and we're like, okay. We didn't know her, so she could have kidnapped us. We went inside, and the reason we went inside, I know we shouldn't have, but it was freezing cold. I forgot to mention that. It was like 40 degrees outside, and it was like freezing, and it was raining, and so we walked inside. Now, smart idea, kids, don't walk in someone's house that you don't know. I was stupid. Okay. Old lady closed the door behind us and kind of looked at each other like, oh. And then she started asking us questions like where we lived, and obviously we lied and we said like, oh, like we live like way over there. And she was like, what school do you go to? And the school was literally right next to it, so we were like, ugh, should we tell her? So we just told her. And then she like goes under the desk and pulls out this like replica of the house that she made out of paper, and she like colored it. It was cute, but why are you showing us that? So we were nice and we were like, wow, that is amazing. And we're just kind of like pretending it was good. And then she puts it down. She's like, oh, you girls can look at this for a little while longer. So we're like pretending to be interested, and we're just like looking at it. We're like, okay, all right, we get it. And she goes to her desk and pulls out this notepad, and it's totally blank. And she puts it down, and she's like, everyone who steps foot in this house has to write down their name. So while Tori and I were writing down our names, Tori looks at me and she's like, fake. So we wrote down fake names. Mine was like Sam or something like that. And so I think she heard us saying that, but oh well. And so she's like, call me by my fake name. So I was like, hey, like Cat. And she's like, yeah, Sam. So, okay, get it? So, and she takes the notebook and puts it back in her drawer. And then she was saying like how like the scout group or something was coming to a grandma's house, and it was literally this big. Like, it was so small in there. It was crowded. It was small and it was crowded with stuff. And I don't understand how many people, like how they would all fit in there. So it's kind of awkward. We're just kind of talking to each other. And then she starts going around and closing the blinds and shutting. There's only 2 doors, but she shut the front door, like I said, and then she was closing the blind. I was like, what are you doing? And then she's like, I need to go get something. So she went out the back door and closed it, and we looked at each other. We're like, should we stay or should we go? So we ran outside and we ran for our lives. And I don't know what would have happened if we would have stayed there, but I'm glad that we left because I felt like we needed to leave. So that's why we left. And children, or anyone watching this, if you just don't go in anyone's house that you don't know. Okay? Okay? Okay. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked this story time, or you want to see more story times, because I have a lot, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I think I already said that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!